Hello, hi. We are here today learning about certain things that we need to know in order to run a daycare. So, I have the staff of Transforming Minds back here, and we're going to learn how to properly recruit and keep kids at the daycare. We have the kids in the background. Y'all see that we have such an exciting crew. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
So are y'all gonna be willing to learn some great information today?
Yes.
Know some information today?
Yes,
Yay, we have Miss Winnie over here, and she'll get in the frame in a minute after I introduce her. But we have Miss Nia, the director, in the back. You wanna say hi? Oh. Boop, boop. Miss Nia. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, so we're gonna get started, and there is a wonderful lady by the name of Andrea Dickerson that's in Brunswick, Georgia. We are in Jonesboro, Georgia. Woo woo. So Transform Minds, that's where you'll find us. If you're interested and want to, bring your kids here, then come on. Okay, woo woo. Yeah. Excited. Okay, they need to be excited, right? They need to be excited about working with your children.
Right.
Okay, so Miss Wanda, you excited? Ah, she's excited. Okay, good. So we have this idea from the wonderful Andrea Dickerson, and her logo is "I love my daycare," and she owns 2 daycares in Brunswick, Georgia, like I was saying. So a lot of the ideas that I get or we get are from her. So shout out to Miss Dickerson. Y'all gotta check Miss Dickerson out in Brunswick. Woo woo. Do y'all know Miss Dickerson?
No.
No, but we're
Well,
gonna get to know her.
thank you. We're gonna get to know Miss Dickerson because she has a lot of ideas. So this is one of her ideas: how to customer follow up to increase your enrollment at the daycare. So right now we're having enrollment issues because of the cutback on caps. Parents just cannot afford to come. So we're doing a lot of recruiting. We're doing a lot of discounts. We're doing a lot of scholarships. We're trying to get parents and kids in here the best way we can. And this is, one of our challenges. So we're going to talk about that today. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. So her idea was to create a little form that has, their information on it. And one of the number one ways is to, hold on, in order to get a return on your investment. That's number one. So you want a return on your investment, and which that means is I'm doing all of this recruiting. I'm doing all of this advertising. I'm doing all of this marketing. Market on Facebook, on Craigslist. I put out signs. I try to find out all kind of ways that I can recruit kids and get them in. But we don't have a problem with getting people to call. Our problem is we can't keep the kids. So that's our issue right now. Or if we keep if the people call, then we're not able to recruit them and say the right words that they need to know in order to get them in for a tour. So that's what we're learning today and throughout the week. Learning how to recruit and to follow up and to retain the kids. So, like I said, one of the ways is to follow up with a protocol. We have this paper right here. Anybody that answers the phone, we have different people answer the phone because the director may step out. We just have one director, so she can't do it all. She's not a superwoman. So, sometimes we have another person that's going to answer it, and everyone needs to be on the same page. The same page is anytime you answer that phone, which we never let a phone go unanswered. Anytime that phone rings, you answer it because that's where you get your money from. That's how we can get raises. That's how we get programs. That's how we get things done in the center, curriculums, things, carpet. We need new carpets. We need new playground. We need toys. We need activities. We just need stuff. So when that phone rings, you got to answer it. So when you answer it, you have this paper right here. And this paper says, what is your name? Okay? So they call in and they say, hi, I'm calling about your daycare. how much do you charge for a so-and-so? So you say, okay, how old are your children? And then you say, before we get started, can I get some information from you? What is your name? You know, how many kids? What's the ages of the kids? And, you know, you create a rapport with them. So the first of all, number one is, like I said, return on your investment. You're doing all this marketing. And your return on your investment is, I need to get the kids in, but I need to keep them. So that was one of Andrea Dickerson's, one of her suggestions is to, you know, get the kids in, but what is your return on your investment? We go out here putting signs up, but when we get the calls in, we need to know that we're keeping the kids, okay? When they call, this is how we try to get the kids. And then once they get in here, we have to do the second step is learning how to keep the kids. So first things protocol is returning your investment. Second one is rapport, which this is building a rapport with your parents. That means I've asked you all these questions, you know, what is your kid's name? What is your name? How did you find out about us? And one of the things they want to know is how much do you charge? Okay, so the next, when they ask how much do you charge, the next question will be, okay, have you applied for Georgia Cash? Have you applied for any funding from the state? Have you asked for the state help from the state first? And if they say, okay, no, I haven't, or if they say, yes, I have, but I applied, but I couldn't get funded, or I haven't heard from them yet. So at that point, that's when you try to make a rapport with them, and you start, you know, giving them, okay, have you seen our discounts on Facebook? Have you seen our discounts on Craigslist? Have you seen any of those discounts? So then you start, you know, getting them, opening up their ears so they'll be able to listen. Say, okay, and then the third one is being consistent. You know, people like professionalism. They like you to be consistent with them. They like for you to tell them the one person tells them the same thing as the next person is going to tell them. They don't want to hear a different story from Miss Nia that they hear from Miss Keisha. They want consistency. They want you to know that you care, and that's another rapport. You know, you call them. There's 7 steps to recruiting, which means I got you on the phone. This is my first opportunity to know you. I got your name, I got your number, I got your kid's name, and you put all this information on here. But before you get off the phone, or before you like tell them the information that you want to know, then you ask them for their phone number. You know, somewhere in between asking them for their name and telling them a little bit about the daycare, ask them for their phone number. And, you know, how did you hear about us? That's, you know, pretty much the last thing once you answer all their questions about, you know, have you had CAPS or applied for CAPS, and this is how, you know, you can come in and fill out a form so that we can use a sliding scale to meet your child care payment needs, things like that. So get their name, all that information. Then Ms. Nia's job, once you get this filled out, Ms. Nia's job is to follow up. And you touch bases 7 times in order for them to create a rapport with them. That means I'm going to call you tomorrow to say, have you, you know, got your daycare situation figured out? We're still here. Would you like to take a tour? But before you get off the phone with them, the first time, you want to ask them, can I sign you up for a tour? Can I schedule you for a tour so you can get to know and get to meet our friendly staff? You know, you try to get as much information first out of them before you give information to them, because they're calling you. I got them there from recruiting and trying to get these signs out there on Facebook. So the thing that you do is use this. This is going to help me to get the kids in. Okay? So thank you, Andrea Dickerson, for getting this information to us so that we can get the, you know, find challenging ways to recruit and to retain kids. And those are the 3 steps. 3 steps are returning your investment after all of this advertising. You want kids to come. You want kids to stay. The second one is customer rapport. Develop a relationship with your parents. Develop a relationship with these potential customers. And then the third one is consistency. Just be consistent. Whatever you tell the parent, you know, just be consistent. They want you to know. They want to know that Miss Nia called me, or Miss Nikki called me, or Miss Keisha, Miss Wanda called me today, and she called me yesterday. They really care about me. They're trying to give me the discounts I need. So you're creating a rapport and you're being consistent. And consistency also starts within your daycare. So we're going to work on that as well. So these wonderful teachers that are so excited to meet y'all. We're going to be doing some more videos. You know, there's topics out there that we need to, because we're doing this not only to help people out there, but help ourselves, you know, help ourselves to better in the child care industry. Okay, so we hope that we've helped someone out there. And if there's anything else that y'all would like to say about recruiting, anything y'all want to say, you know, let them know. Let the people know. We have a great staff. Just hold on. Just hold on one moment. Hold on.
One moment.
They're lovely. I mean, you know, they're kind of shy, but
This is first video.
Thank you. This is our first video. And we got to get them excited, you know. And when summer's coming, we're going to be on the playground. We're going to start having another grand pre-grand opening again. So we're going to get them excited, yes, about our name, because we're transitioning our name from Flint River Learning Center to Transform Our Minds Child Care. So thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment below. There's videos and topics you want to see. These are exciting. Oh my goodness. I cannot express how much excited they are. These exciting staff members are going to help you and going to go through what it takes to run a daycare. Okay? So thanks. Okay, y'all say bye.
Bye.
We're so excited. You're so excited.
And I just can't hide it.
Woo! Oh, Miss Key, she did her. I forgot to bring her on. Miss Winnie. I'm sorry, Miss Winnie did her first call. So tell us about the call.
Okay, so I just answered the phone. As far as my paper is right here. When I answered the phone, I asked for the lady's name. The lady's name, the phone number. Did they apply for CAP? She did not, so I wrote on the paper no, and then I said needs to apply. She found our flyer off of the Shutter Home Apartment, some advertisement.
Oh, that was one of our
advertisement.
Yes, one of our marketing tips.
I took the child's name.
You ain't gonna know you better say Joe's gonna know.
That's why I say a return on our investment. Okay, go ahead.
The child's name I took down.
You ain't
the
gotta
child.
say names and stuff. You ain't gotta say names.
So don't ask them for the name.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the child's
No, I
name.
wasn't.
Okay, go ahead.
I asked the child's name, the age, the appointment time that they'll be coming to do the walkthrough, and the date.
Okay.
And then it also says who did they speak to, and I wrote my name down on the paper. That's pretty much it.
Wonderful. See, so our hard work is actually paying off. That's amazing. Everybody give her a clap, a round of applause. Woo! So I don't know what our next video is going to be because these exciting, you know, these exciting teachers. Oh my goodness, they're so excited.
And then she doing it again.
They're so excited about being here. So thank y'all for watching today.